Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Well, we came face to face to the culprit, but now because of his status, he's now put the blame for Mia's murder on Phoenix. So the good news is Maya is no longer is basically cleared of any wrongdoing of what she was accused of. The bad news is Phoenix is being blamed for it now. Alright, so without further ado, let's start this chapter, because we're about to hit the courtroom. Okay, the lobby goes first. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah, one way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Sorry. What does White have what? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Well, is he being blackmailed too or something? Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be opening for session soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Alright, here we go. For the record, this is the final part of Turnabout Sisters. So, we're gonna go face to face with the true culprit, the true murderer of Mia Fey, Mr. Red White. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court. Hold on one second, let me lower the volume here on my part. There we go. Yeah, because I need to hear myself talk whenever I do these let's plays. So basically, you have to lower the volume on your part, just to make sure that you can actually hear yourself talk. Because that's the main point of a commentary let's play. Like, have the volume down to where you can still hear the gameplay, but at the same time you have to hear yourself talk. Alright, where was I? Oh yes. as the details of the event are already quite clear to the court. Today, we will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Yeah, you're given the option to either just let it go or raise an objection. It doesn't mean anything, so how you choose, it's up to you. Yeah, I think I forgot to mention this. Some choices won't affect the story. So yeah, keep that in mind. In the Phoenix Wright games, some choices you make won't change the story at all. Alright, so it's just for the fun of it, I'll raise an objection. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I am ever so sorry. Sarcasm! Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Like I said, sarcasm! He doesn't even care, like, he basically planned this, at least I think he did. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Wow. What a suck-up. Great. He gets to show up and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Alright, here we go. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two aren't great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Niño. Is this dude kidding me? I mean, yeah, like I said, I have played these games, but just I'm gonna pretend that I have no idea what the like. Okay, when I did my first playthrough of this a long time ago, like I was it was at a time where I there's a 50-50 chance where I don't get some of the adult in-jokes. So yeah, Blanco Niño, more like Pink Niño or Niño Rosado to me. No, well, it's purple, but it's a mixture of purple and pink. Yeah, just look at all that pink and purple. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well. Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Alright, here we go. Testimony number 1. Witness's account. Here we go. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly pursuifying, that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. So yeah, be aware that there most testimonies are like five statements or less, and some witnesses will have statements that go around 8, 9 statements, right around there. So yeah, keep that in mind. Because trust me, that's a lot of testimony to absorb. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. All right, here we go. So basically, I saw something that that was odd. Let's see. It should be on the 8th statement, if I remember correctly. This is the second one. There's a third one, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Alright, so we're gonna press for more information here by pressing the L button. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende? Yeah, I'm talking in a way that someone like him talks, or whatever. Just, he's a bad guy you like to hate. Thinking he's above everyone. But boy, is he gonna get caught big time. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Really now? But something isn't right. No pun intended. So let's have a quick look-see at this here floor plans. I think we can yeah, we can't actually look at... Oh wait, we can. Alright, so you notice something here. He said that the victim ran to the left. Now, from this point of view, think about it. If she would have, if Mia would have ran to the left, there was no way that she can, well, she'll still be stuck. Because all of these things, there's a lot of stuff in the way. Should she have gone left? Should she have gone left? There we go. So we gotta present the map right now. Cause think about it. As you can see, if she ran left, she would have been trapped yet again. However, there's more room where she could have ran on the right side. So we gotta present this here floor plans. Wait, could have sworn that this was the correct one. Anyways, I'm not sure I follow. It's clearly a yeah, this is what happens when you get penalized. Like, if you present the wrong evidence, you get penalized, and you get 5 chances. So you gotta be very, very, very careful. Alright, so let's present the evidence. Sorry, it was this one right here. May April May's testimony. As you can see, the victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. So this is the evidence we're looking for. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the, quote, left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard me. Oh no. We heard you. We heard you. We didn't mishear you. We heard you. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did, witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Well, let's see. Actually, they're both right. Actually, they're both correct. Yeah, because I'm gonna avoid saying right, because, you know, the game is called Phoenix Wright. So I'm gonna, instead of saying right, I'll just say correct, you know, just to avoid confusion. So both of them are correct. You're about to find out why. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Huh, I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. So now we gotta show the court where the killer was standing. Well, of course, it's right here. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Forget it. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed. Oh my goodness, for the record, there are so many big words. Some I can pronounce, some I can't. So you're gonna have to. Yeah, so throughout this bi-monthly marathon, be aware that there will be some big words that I can't pronounce, and words that I just flat out can't. Not for a lack of trying. I'll do my best, but if I butcher these words, I apologize. So, anyways, back to the case at hand. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix the... It's that. Sorry. I'm gonna need some water soon. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Alright, here we go. Testimony number 2. She ran to the left. Sorry about that long pause. It's just I got a text message. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Yeah, about that. You know what? I might as well show y'all the answer flat out. If you recall Mia's autopsy report, dead from a blow by a blunt object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Do you get what it's trying to say? By a blow, by a blunt object. So that means she was struck one time. One time. So, anyways, that does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Alright, here we go. Cross-examination time. So we're gonna go to that statement where Wright says that the killer, or that Phoenix, hit her multiple times. Here we go. You see, you hit her twice. But that's total nonsense. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. You brought it up first. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Yeah, not gonna happen. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Hey, whatever the crowd wants, the crowd's gonna get. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's getting very, very, like... he's getting very, very close to getting caught. Alright, our next testimony is the two accounts. Here we go. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then... Noticed something? She turned and ran for the door. Then you did hit her with a single blow. Thwap! Yeah, he is sweating bullets there. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. The other window? What other window is he talking about? Let's press for some info. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very strange indeed. Yeah, that is odd. Sorry. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass nightstand? Yes. Then change your statement to reflect that. Sorry? Sorry. My bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay. Of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Yeah. Let's go this way. Oh yeah, so here are the shards of glass, the broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. But tell me, how did he know that there was a light stand there? Now you know what? I'll let them explain it. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question! Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Of course, you know, this is a big problemo. There is a big problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel. So yeah, that would be impossible. Because, like I said, let's look at the map. Oops, sorry. There we go. Do a check. So, Mr. White says that he saw that glass stand. But the thing was, how could he have seen it? There's no way through this vision, like a cone of vision. So yeah, how could he have seen that light stand if he was looking from the hotel window? There's no way. So anyways, correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. I sure do. Let's show him those plans that I just presented. I showed everyone earlier. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculousity. Yeah, as I said, this guy has some very strange vocabulary. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass-like stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah, I'm not gonna scream. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it. Didn't you? You... sorry. Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia... Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh, for crying out loud. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime? Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fey. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fey's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fey & Co. law offices. This is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Right after I take a drink from my water bottle. Excuse me, my mouth got dry a bit. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Yeah, you're about to be surprised at the real evidence. Wink. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that... Sorry. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the basic conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Alright. Next, witness testimony, the wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct. That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Alright, so let's press on whatever we can get to get some more info. So it was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Let's get some info on that statement. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Actually, it does. And it'll all be revealed very soon. LuCorp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw the glass light stand. So let's press for more information. Why did you notice something as innocuous? Like I said, I'm not gonna bother. As a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Darn it. There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Unfortunately, we have to keep on pressing him until the story progresses. There's nothing we can do. There's no proof to present in right now. Oops, go back. So basically, all we can do is just press him. We've heard everything that was said right now, so there's nothing we can do but press him. And thankfully we can fast forward through this very quickly. There we go. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk, tisk. Or... I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Yeah. Time for a bit of a appearance. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? And Phoenix fainted a bit. Well, fainted. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! And he fainted again. Hey, Phoenix! That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Switch. So yeah, remember at the beginning of this case where when we had a little talk with Maya in the detention center, she said that she was a spirit medium in training. Well, this is her power at work. So yeah, she channeled the quote spirit of Mia Fey into her body. So now Mia is in control of Maya's body. You're Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Repeat. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time. Phoenix, now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that a receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass nightstand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that nightstand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. So yeah, like I said, the whole wink part on that receipt is the final piece of evidence that will win us the case. Or I'm probably contradicting myself, so I apologize there. Alright, so we're back at the courtroom. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. Wright is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright. Here we go. Stop right there and show him the receipt. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass nightstand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of... Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way. No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I'm going to object to it. Mr. White's guilt is so obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether your claims have basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Okay, in the anime, um, Mia actually threw a or while this little while Phoenix was cross-examining White, Mia had a piece of paper and wrote all of the names of the people that Red White blackmailed. Well, basically as fast as she could. And then just when Mr. White was about to leave, she stops him and throws the people. I mean, or throws that piece of paper onto his face. He looks at it and he's like, "Wait, these are the names of the people there. How? I thought I thought I tore this thing to pieces." And Mia tells Mr. White that all of those names, Mia actually remembered every single name on that list. And the moment she tried to mention one of those names, White just snapped and just yelled "stop" like as loud as he could, and finally confesses. So here we go. But in the game, it's different. Phoenix is the one that reads the note. "Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright." "You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court." So let's show Mia's memo. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities, and politicians. That's when it happened. "Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?" "Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press." I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that if only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. That is all. The court is adjourned. Whew, wow. Alright, so now we're back in the lobby. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me. And Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. Yeah. As long as you live? My time here's running out. Yeah, the whole channeling power is kind of temporary. Basically, it's based on Mia's power, like how long can it last before she exhausts herself. Huh? Amaya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much I want to say. There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Mia. Alright, so it's 9:02 and we're at the Fay & Co. law offices. And here's where we're gonna get a little name change. Being here, it's not hard to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kinda worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia, what are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fay, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. So yeah, from then on, Maya's gonna call Phoenix Nick from now on. Well, same with Larry, since we've heard that the first time. You don't mind me calling you Nick, right? I mean, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means. We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Amaya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Oh, look at the face Phoenix gets. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Throughout the entire series, well, the first 3 games, actually. I think, the first 3 games, and, Spirit of Justice, I think. I'm not sure, it's been a while since I played it. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Oh boy. 2 cases down, 2 more to go. And our next episode for next time is Turnabout Samurai. Oh wow. This is gonna get even more exciting with each new case. But as I said, I'm only gonna go how the Game Boy Advance was. Only the 4 cases. As for the 5th case, Rise from the Ashes, that will be a Let's Play. I'll try to do it like 2 weeks before I'm supposed to do Phoenix. I'm supposed to do Apollo Justice, because I'm trying to focus on timeline wise as best as I can, actually. Alright, so thank you for tuning in. Take care, and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, and God bless.